Your level 1 female mage encounters an Umber Hulk. She's only wearing cloth bikini for some reason. He strikes. Roll. Ooh, Umber Hulk gets an 18. He hits. What's the damage? 9. You're dead. Okay. Hey, ChopChop. How's it going? Thank you for joining me again. Yes. It's always good to get rid of or work on some of the stuff during this show. I have more crap, and hopefully it'll last the entire show. There'll be no show tomorrow because I don't have enough easy stuff to prep, but we'll do an hour today and we'll see how it goes. So like always, I'm at 7,140 gross stuff listed this month, and the group has 135 things listed for a total of 6,300 gross. And I should be at 7.1 thousand today, so I'm already past that, but of course with tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, we're gonna be behind. So let's get started. And the first thing we're gonna do is a teacup, because I've had it too long and I want it out. Here's a teacup. It's a Paragon, and it's been hellish trying to figure out which one it is. And even this one that I have on the screen isn't quite the same, but it has the same rows. So we're just going to go with that and get started. I hope things are doing well. ChopChop. I've had a few sales, but nothing too exciting. I think the one of the remotes I sold listed yesterday sold, or maybe the day before. This is not a double warrant. So that's the first thing. And still in the same box. So a 31 number. I only went thrifting once today because I had an appointment. So, but I did find something good. So let's see. Where is this one? Pick the right one. Go with that. Paragon, sure. Yeah. $4.99 pounds. Yeah, they're barely. Yeah, I get those too. I actually eliminated a while ago, and I still have to take them out of the box. It's actually a lot of the lower stuff, simply because I didn't really want that stuff to sell. And yeah, everyone's doing Facebook. I need to get on that. I don't want to deal with people coming to the door. Ironically, someone did buy some Skylanders for me about an hour ago. Excuse me. And they're going to be pick them up or I'll drop them off. So it's kind of the same thing, really. Okay, so how much did this one sell? $232. So I'm going to go $199. If it's sold for this, I'll be very happy. And that's fine. And that's fine. And that's fine. And do this. Actually, this is incorrect, because it's going to be going on the shelf. Perfect. Okay, that's one done. On to the next thing. Just going to get this out of the way before I break it. Let's do this. So, strawberry shortcake lot. These are all missing pieces. They don't have their hats. They don't have their little friends and stuff like that. And this has been sitting around for too long. So, strawberry shortcake. pot. And for this one, I've already determined how much I'm going to ask, because it can be difficult to figure that out sometimes. Just make sure I just want any of them, any of these older ones. Good. Okay, lot, vintage, yes, yes, yes. Pretty sure that's true. I can get rid of that just in case I'm wrong. And there is, I counted them, and I've forgotten. Oh, wait, got a piece of paper. Oh, I didn't write it down. Okay, well, I'll see in the pictures. And this is going into the box. And the pictures. So I have sold some strawberry shortcake for fairly good money before. It was a box, but it was used. But honestly, I think this is one of those categories where the parts are actually kind of worth more than the dolls, especially the little there's little companion animals. So I need to make a bolo list actually of those for my personal use, just to keep an eye out, because they can be worth half the value of the doll. Okay, and these are pretty rough. Oh, look at all this crap. Play with used condition, missing parts, hair messy, the missing hair, very well used. Hopefully that should cover me. And I've already figured out the price. It's going to be $49.99. So in this case, I'm not even going to bother weighing it. If there's a difference between the two weights, it's not going to make a big difference to me. I just want them gone. And copy and paste this bit. I have a whole bunch of jewelry, Avon jewelry. I fell into the trap that everyone else falls into, which is pretty well buying anything Avon. I saw a whole bunch of Avon bottles. Let's just count. There's 9. Yeah, 9. And it's like, I heard they were bad buys, so I looked them up, and yeah, but supposedly there are some. I'm gonna get rid of this too. Some exceptions to that. Blah 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 blah. Harry, how's it going? You left too early yesterday. I did a teacup for you at a Royal Albert yesterday. Hey, last Moral Fiber. How's it going? So this show is about me listing, and so far it's working. And keeping track of how we're doing. And if anyone else joins, I add you to the exciting list. I've had these guys for a while, so I'm glad to finally get them listed. Okay, so oh, good. Yeah, the show, the time for this show is kind of funny, 5:30 to 6:30 East, but it's when I can do it, when I'm not going to hurt Amy, my wife's internet, because Cool. Yeah, I should listen to YouTube in my car. I never really think of that. So I'm just going to do a summary here of the amount we're at so far. I don't know if you've had a chance to get any done, ChopChop. So let's see, listings. You're on the wrong account too. Then I don't know who you are. Okay. So I got 2 done, and I'm at 250. It's always hard to do amounts because, it's obviously I'm not going to get this amount, but, it's what we're going to work with. And then I'm going to write chop. And you're at 1, and I'm going to make that 15. Excellent. Okay, let's keep going. Keep going, keep moving. Okay, so I'll do the thing I picked up today. super telephoto conversion lens. And hopefully it's still up here. No. Oh, Harry, if you're still here, is there a way to tell if a cone top is a reproduction just by looking at the pictures or not? Because there's some on a local auction that I might pick up if they don't go super crazy. 250. See, it's 20, 25 Pro. Oh, 519. Okay. Hey. So sold. Okay, so this is it. You can see it's the actually it's both. It's both of them. So if it was new, they go for 400 US, but it is not new. Yes, you can tell. Can you tell me how you can tell? Okay, maybe this will work. Where are this? I don't know if that works or not. Okay, so let's keep going. So, okay, so mine is used. It's also missing a piece. So like I normally do, I'm gonna actually say, oh, there's not a lot of room here. Is it really Panasonic, Canon, and Nikon? That's not true. Yeah, let me get rid of that. Okay, missing the, and then I'm gonna add photos because I can't remember which one it is. I bought this for $15 today. Too bad it wasn't new, but you know, I'm pretty happy anyways. 6. Oh, perfect. And it's not new. Okay, let's go to description. It was amazing actually looking through this lens. It was nice and clear. There's no aperture. Okay. Missing the... Okay, perfect. Thank you, Harry. How do I delete it? I can't delete it. That'd be great. Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. Thank you much. Well, we'll see how it goes. I was a little worried that they might be a repro, but we'll see. I find that there was a nice teacup for sale, and I thought, oh, maybe it's a sleeper in the auction. It was not a sleeper in the auction. I think it went for $300 or $400. Okay, I got a good picture just to look which one's missing. What's that? Oh, I can't even read that. One of them. Darn it. I want to list it because it's worth a lot. Okay, fine. Since I don't have a ton of stuff, I'm going to take the time to actually look. And this is what happens when you want to go fast. You can make mistakes. And when something's this value, I try not to make those mistakes. Just going to check which one's missing. I got the 58, 52, and 43. And what is it supposed to have? think I'm missing the 55. Yeah. Unfortunately, because I think that's probably the one that's most common for people to use, but still. Missing the 55. Missing part. Like I said, I do that just to be upfront about it. You can check the UPC code very, very quickly. Yeah, that's fine. If anyone has any questions or any comments, please let me know. Otherwise, I understand it's not exactly a lot of different things. Ooh, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Just making sure because I don't want to screw this one up. Okay, now I got to figure out the price. I'd be very happy with $2.99. So these are new, but they have free shipping. So, well, let's just see. This might be one of the ones I'm going to have to drop. Okay, so since you did another one, ChopChop. So you now have 2. And before it's 15, I'm going to give you 50 for that one. So you 65. So you're at 2 at 65. And let's check out Mies. I did another one. It's at 300. 3 at 550. So just to be clear, like I said, I do ask top price, and in reality, I won't get quite as much as this, but sometimes I find it's best just to start high and then just see how it's going to go, especially with things that are kind of hard to comp like this, where there is no used ones. There's not a ton of sales. Hopefully I won't crush this anytime soon. Yeah, I haven't bid on it yet, so we'll see how it goes. I'm trying to decide how much I want to gamble. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another Power Ranger. We did a Power Ranger yesterday, and we're going to do one today. They came in the same bag, believe it or not. Let's see, Power Ranger gold buckle. Okay, this is it. That's a very bad first picture. That's unpicked. That's it. That's not this. It's this one here. But I'm not going to ask $6. Like, come on. You can get more than that. This one isn't as good as the one yesterday, which is why I did the other one first. Oh man, where did this go? Okay, we're going to steal the other one. Because it's... And I wasn't quite sure if he comes with the... If he comes with it or not. But this looks the same, so... And I'm just going to check Terapeak to see if there's more comps, because I don't like that I don't like the amount of comps there. There it is. Okay, it's going to be a $14.99 one, which is my minimum. I have 2 sets of pictures. So this is a General Bolo. These keys, these power guide keys, they're rare ones worth quite a bit of money. And like most things, a ton of commons. So, and I have come across them before. I don't think I make it like a super fortune, but it was, you know, if you get a bag full for $3.99, definitely do that. So I took 2 sets of pictures, one without the dude, because I have to check to see if he's any good, and I don't think it's going to make a big difference to the value if he's no good. And I would say it's good. And this will be going in the box. I know ChopChop's heard this a trillion times, but this really helps me. List. And I'm not doing a show tomorrow because it takes at least twice as long, like another hour or two, to prep for the show. And a lot of the stuff I need to do is for testing and also checking pieces and stuff like that. And I know I won't have time between now and then to get ready for the show. So, but you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's what I'll probably try to stick to anyways. Oh yeah, that's good. Done. Goes in the box. So next, vintage camera. Hopefully this is worth something because it's been sitting around for a bit. And by something, I mean like $20. I was going to do another camera, like a fairly good one, a Canon AE1, which is a nice one, but I don't think the lens is working on it. The aperture isn't moving, so I just have to double. That's one of the things I have to double check. And camera. Ooh, $2.99. So, as most people know, the lenses on the front make a huge difference for a camera, the value. And often, actually, in the past, I would just check the value of the lens and not the case itself. But I'm trying to change that up a bit. Okay, is that this? So the F score is the same as this one here. Just going to check to make sure it is, because you can see a whole bunch of stats are the same, and then you look and it's like, that ain't the same thing. But this is the same thing. Okay, so we're going to do that. Got a bad shoulder. Hope you guys in US are enjoying your late Thanksgiving. Us Canadians get that out of the way early. So I don't know what the hell this thing is. And this is going to be going into the box. Get rid of that. The other thing I make sure. Oh, I remember this. Okay. So I should actually try and show you the issue with this camera. So for people who haven't ever used these SLRs, the way you open the back plate is you pull this up and then you pull it and yank it open. Right. So if you see this one here, there's foam here and it's all deteriorated, which means that light seal is no good. And someone who buys this is going to have to replace that. That ain't going to be me. But I'm definitely going to disclose that. And that's going to hurt the value a lot. But honestly, I probably didn't pay very much. So I'm going to say light seal needs to be replaced. I'm just going to say use condition. There's no powering up. I can say didn't fully test, so for returns of cameras and issues, ships without battery. True. And the seller is going to do the return. And just copy and paste this. This checkmarky crap. Let's get rid of that. Format. Okay, so now I got to figure out the price. So the seal's gone, so I'm going to go down a lot. It doesn't have a lens cap, so I should just disclose that too. I'm gonna try for 39. I want it gone, but I am gonna make it a little slightly higher for the shipping. And I can say no lens cap. And no lens cap. Blah, blah. Perfect. Okay, so let's update our chart. So ChopChop, I see you've done another one, and that's for another 50. So that's 115. And you're at 3. Excellent. Thank you for participating. And what am I at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 more. And 15, 40, 55, 605. When I go and check the math later, I'm almost always wrong. So 5 at 65 and 3 at 115. Thank you, ChopChop. Let's keep going. This will be going into the box. Let's do something a little different. So what this is for developing film. It came in a huge lot that I got very, very cheap. That I made a lot of money on for a bunch of vintage camera parts that had a lot more value than I guessed. So it was awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much. It's not a race. It's or a competition where I'm just trying to encourage myself to list and hopefully get other people to list too. And, doing this stuff together is good. I also like showing how and talking about how I come to my conclusions. So I think I cheated and I got something ready over here. Just to speed this up. So, sometimes half the difficulty can be just trying to figure out what something is. And this is going to be a $14.99. Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to do $14.99. This is like this one here. And this is 32 ounces. The only reason I know it's Kodak actually is it's going to be impossible. Oh, maybe you can see there. There's like a mark. A lot of them have the mark at the bottom. This one doesn't, but I know it's Kodak because, well, all the other Kodaks have that. Sell one like this. It's going to go on the shelf because it's bloody heavy. November. So like I said, I have nothing into this. I definitely did not try to buy the lot because of the glass beaker, which I probably, honestly, I couldn't even probably see in the listing. This is one of the, actually, maybe this was from a thrift store, like a huge bulk buy. Like I probably spent like $20 or something. And we're not going to be greedy, but I am going to weigh it. So this is all just under 1 kilogram. So to cover my butt, I'm going to do the 1 kilogram. And we can use the no chips. Okay, so we don't need this. Staining to bottom. Doesn't have Kodak maker's mark on the bottom. Sometimes, when you buy something and it just sits around forever and you're kind of like, it's too valuable to just donate back or get rid of or throw out, but it's too cheap to kind of do much with. And it's a pain. But in this case, I'm finding like just put things cheap, get them out, and at least give people a chance to buy it. And with this big stuff too, I like it getting out of the house because it takes up inventory room, and I'm starting to run low on inventory room. Hey, Don. Thanks for joining. We're listing. Exciting times. So we're halfway through. So next, I'm going to do Canon camera in the box. Let's get rid of this and this and this. So Canon ZR 850. So this I tested, and that's kind of one of the reasons it takes a while to do. What the hell is this? We're doing this one. And I'm going to add, people love the boxes for some reason. And another thing I'm doing is giving a free tape. And the tape's worth like $2, but if you have them around anyways, which I do happen to have, look at this guy, $375, $120. I'm thinking $119 right now. The last camcorder I put up sold right away. I paid $15 for this, and I know because I just took off the sticker. What did I say? Not that much. I said $119, right? Okay. I just ask a bit more. This is also going to be a little heavier, but not as heavy as the last thing. Oh, it is as heavy as the last thing. And I got to fix that on the other one. That's cool, Don. I'm just glad you're here. Thank you for joining. I always appreciate it. And get rid of this. This. Yep, that's all good. It's going to be on the shelf because it's pretty big. And the pictures. I mentioned this before, but for me, for pictures, what I do is I take them on my Android phone and then the phone does an automatic backup, and then I just download it from Google Photos onto my computer and dump it in that all at the same time into that directory. Just the way I do things. I know a lot of people like to list on their phone, but I'm too old man for that yet. Okay. This is the wrong one. I'm going to do the other one. Testing works. Good use condition. We'll have marks and signs of use. Get rid of this. Comes with unused. Unused. Okay. And I would almost thought this was new. I'm gonna say very good, clean condition. The only reason I knew it wasn't just open box, is because there was a tape in it. Hey Carter, we were talking about you in Harry's channel the other day. They're asking. Scotty was asking where you've been. Let's see. Did I do the? Yep. Perfect. And another one down. And then we're going to update. So I see ChopChop, you have another one done. I'm going to say that's 100. Or 105 just for the math. So 220 you're at. And I just lost the number that you've... Oh, 4th. Thank you. 4. And I'm going to update myself. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 more. I have 605. So that's 620. 750. I think... Oh, no, we're not at a record. So far I'm at 7 for 750, and ChopChop, you're at 4 at 220. Thank you. Oh, Scotty, yep, we were talking about Scotty. See, you just say his name and boom, there he is. Oh, we noticed. Hey, Scotty. Yep, I heard of people doing that too. So they use the phone to create the draft, put their photos in, and then finish it off on the computer. Okay. Scotty, are you going to list? List one thing. Come on. Now I'm confused. So we're going to do the next thing. Ooh, we're getting to the drags. What are we going to do? Okay. We're going to do this crap, which I've been avoiding. The grapes. So these are, I can just tell these are glass. But they can have value. This one I'm just going to guess at 20 each because I have no idea. They're a little, like, the size of your grapes matter too. You want bigger grapes. So I'm not going to ask quite as much. And there's like a trillion of these things. So vintage glass grape cluster. So many times I've looked this up trying to figure this out. Excellent. Good. Thank you. And we're not going to do highest because there's like a trillion of these things. Or I could show the people, not people, I could show you guys some of the value of some of these things out here. You know, that's good money, especially if you can see the stuff at estate sales. To me, this is like classic older house, but the size of your grapes matter. Yeah. Bigger grapes, the better it is. So I'm just going to pick hopefully one with more modest grapes because my grape sizes are really small. Oh, and just something close. See, look at the size of those grapes. Oh, this looks good. So before I forget, I'm going to do $59.99. Now that might be stretch. And we're going to make it low shipping, even if it costs me a bit more. That's okay. Because the way I see it is a lot of people, they'll take shipping into an account when they're buying something. But at least none of these are broken. And it's going to be another might have some signs and marks from use. Usually what happens you're going to find if you pick these up is where they've been hitting each other, there'll be some marks and stuff like that. I don't pick these up if they're plastic, though. Only if they're marble or maybe alabaster. And honestly, I'm not that excited when I find them. It's just, usually it's something you can find on the baggy wall. And I can get rid of this large and that. Lucite acrylic. I have no idea what that means. I used to worry about this stuff so much. And this is going to go in that box. And I can't remember how much I paid. It would not have been much for this. Maybe $5.99 at the absolute most. Get rid of that. These are glass. What about glass grapes? Yeah, these are glass. But I also I'll look for the marble ones too. It's just one of those things that you might actually still find on the wall, even after other thrifters have gone through, because they might not know it. And that's actually one of my more favorite bolos, is the stuff like that. Okay, done. That's been on my list way too long. And if they sell right away, I'm okay with that. Okay. Next. Oh, you got another one done? So I'll go ahead and add that one, ChopChop. Down 5. Okay. See you later, Scotty. I'm going to get lazy. 8. And how much did I ask for? 68. 10. So ChopChop, you're at 5 at 250, and I'm 8 at 810. Are we at a record? No, we're not. 840 is the amount to beat, for me at least. I think for the group we've had some really high amounts, so. Ooh. Yeah. It's funny, but different types of fruit has different types of value. But I usually will check them out, especially if it's cheap and there's a lot in a bag. Just look for damage and stuff like that. You know what doesn't have value? Marble eggs. I've looked so often for marble eggs. At the marble eggs, like the ones, just alabaster. Like, I've never seen one that has any value. So I think I already have some of this, so I'm just going to do self-similar. And Leroy. And it's had very little looked at, so self-similar. I'm going to actually ask the same price. So for this, there's 12. Oh, did I show it? There we go. So these cleaning pins, I don't know how they're used. And I'm just going to put the basic number in. Like they all have like a common number. I don't know what it means. And it's going into a different box. That's the other thing I'll do sometimes as well on purpose is I'll make sure I put things in like very similar things in different boxes just to make sure I don't ship out the wrong thing, identical thing. Which of course can, you know, if I can avoid making mistakes like that, I'll try. But you never know. And if they sell for this, I'll be happy. Maybe they'll go really quick. What's going on? Okay, let's do our diligence. Due diligence. Leroy 61 0100. Just to see if there is any comps. There is none. Oh, here. Okay, they got $13. Okay, I'm happy with that. Hi, welcome to the channel. Iceland. Isn't the population like 350,000 or something, or 450,000? Thank you for joining. What are you reselling? I resell everything. I'll do absolutely anything. Now, I bet you shipping from Iceland is probably pretty crazy too. So I really prefer small things, hopefully things that will fit into poly mailers and stuff like that. But I do everything that has a good margin because I'm in Canada and I want to make, you know, at least $30 American on average to make sure it's worth my time because the Americans can ship a lot cheaper than us. Okay, so that's going in the box. So we have a choice. We can either do the fruit or more of these damn things. This has also been around for a long time. I think I had these on the Two Dogs Digs channel a while ago. And they've been sitting around. I know they don't have much value. And even with that, there's some damage. So, but we're getting rid of them. So that's a plus. Get rid of these extras. Tabs. Well, thanks for coming. I know this is a funny time for people. Thank you, Dawn, for showing up. So, Alabaster, I think this is. And since there's a billion of these, okay, let's just take a little look down the lane a bit. And let's just say used just in case. It's all like if it's vintage, it's going to be obviously used, but so if you see, there is some really good value. And this is the reason actually why I look for the grapes, because with the grapes, I know on average they're going to be good. But if you see anything unusual, like all this stuff, it's worth looking up. And you can kind of tell the quality when you look at it. Now, this stuff is not that. This is not that quality. So we're going to go and recently. And when there's a pair, and there is pretty well lit. $100. This is not that good. This is more like this, and not even as good as this. Probably use that top. Oh, here it is. Oh, see, I wonder what they got. Let's see if we can find it in the Terapeak. In the Terapeak, I believe you can actually see exactly. Oh, it says $29.99. Okay, I'm gonna ask more. I'm gonna ask. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask $29.99 because this guy here is damaged, and I want them away. Not that people gain a ton of money for these, is there? Sometimes you make mistakes. No, that's fine. Okay, they actually got a good price. $9.99. And again, I'm gonna, even though the shipping is probably more, I'm gonna keep it lower just to get rid of them. I'm willing to take a little bit of a hit. Okay, so we're gonna start with that. Okay, use condition. Some marks around base of pear and apple. More visible apple. Might have other marks, other signs and marks from use. And up here, so usually I don't put in what's it called? Like it is the ruler, but in this case, I do that just so you have some type of reference for that. So let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's keep going. I can say apple 2. And that's going into the box. And perfect. Oh, I don't get it. Yeah. I think I beat Scotty for trolls. Didn't he? I don't think he's had one. So maybe that guy will go to do that for him because he's been waiting for one. So, but you know what they say, just ignore the trolls. It's all good. Oh, thank you, 519. Okay, so we're going to do an update. I hope these messages aren't bad. It always freaks me out. Okay, so you're at 6 chop, and it was 60, so we'll give you 80 for that. 330, and then we'll go 519. And you got 1. And I'm just going to do it 30 because, it's close enough. Oh, and I forgot me. So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 10. And 30, 55. So 65. So I'm at 10, 865. Chop, you're at 6 at, can't read my own writing. That's 330. And 509, you're at 1 at 30. Thank you for participating. I really appreciate it. I'll never learn to go the right way with the mouse. Yep. Thank you. Yeah. Well, you know. Nope. Beat Scotty to that. I get the star of the troll. So someone thought it was worth their time. Okay. So everyone's favorite thing. The real master. That's how desperate we are. But we have 4 minutes left, so that's fine. And this is why I'm not doing the show tomorrow, because the shelf is now empty. And, you know, hopefully I'll find some easy stuff to do, but I need a few days to kind of build up enough time to get things ready for the show so I don't run out. And even then, I'm almost running out. Okay. So somewhere here I have a cheat list. I do. Of what I'm going to ask for these items. What's going on? And then listings. And I'm going to start with another one. And sell similar. Okay. So I'm not going to actually take the prices from this part. All I'm doing is taking their description, because why rewrite something when you don't have to? Which is my main philosophy. And I think I prefer this one. Yep. Nope. Okay. Hopefully I can see which one this is fairly easily. I cannot. Oh, no, it's this one here. I'm just going to double check it, but I'm pretty sure. I screwed up the pictures last time. Yeah. That is this one here. This has nothing to do with this. A176. Just gonna double check that. Yeah, that does not belong here. Maybe I didn't take a back picture. Oh, doesn't matter. This is the only problem is this stuff. Okay, so for this one, setting it as 15. So 99. And then listed. Okay, let's do another one. Pretty similar. This is the thrilling part of reselling, is the repetitive ones. But, you know, and all be fun and dandy. This is not correct. Why does this say Frontierland? Oh, because it is Frontierland. It's just a different one. Mine is this one. Let's see here. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. We're almost, actually, we are done. So it's going to be the last one. And view Frontierland space. Get rid of this. Can you get that other one in 519? And get you on for a second one. I'll give you a little bit of time to see if you answer are still around. I think going for an hour is good too, because like I said, I had problems keeping up, and I think I'd rather keep the good habit than just not do it, which is, knowing me, is what would happen. So Frontierland also for $15. So as Harry say, listing overtime. Last one. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, we're gonna end it then, because I need to see what these messages are. Hopefully nothing bad. Okay. Let's see. I did 2 for 30. And just for math's sake, well, whatever. 8.95 and 12. And chop, you got in 7. And that's at least 70, which is convenient for my math. Oh, just in time. Just in time. So 2 and retro, I'm pretty sure you're either in Canada or in the United States. So we can do 80. So we're done. So I did 12 listings with a gross of $8.95, which of course doesn't represent how much things will necessarily sell for. Chop, you did 7 at $400. Thank you very much. And 509, you did 2 at 80. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you joining me. It makes it easier for me to list, to have a bit of conversation. And this amount is more than I would have done on average anyways. So I'm definitely getting a lot more done. Oh, good. I'm glad you were able to keep going and getting some of that stuff done. I got a ton of crap jewelry I'm just pretending doesn't exist. And thank you very much, 519. And thank you for coming in, Carter. And hopefully next time you can just list some stuff during the show. Anyways, that's it. I hope it helped. And I'll be back on Monday. Thanks. Bye.